fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, me.
Murray now on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And shutting him off. Now open field. There he goes, Julian Edelman. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Houston. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. It's caught by Davis. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Corey Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move. Man.
At their own 23-yard line.
No. 319. Target. Hey, 88. We didn't get up.
They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
What we got? Look again.
To throw is Rodgers. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Brad?
Rodgers now on first down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
I don't even know how we got to
on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I looked up and I was like, damn, we're on third. I ran the ball.
Now Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Hey, check Mike 21. Bravo. You're not ready.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Ball
That goes
crap,
for a
man.
Chiefs first down, 14
A
yards.
linebacker standing right there. Oh, come on.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
After the sack on first down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the turnover, here's Murray. That's complete to John Ross. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back.
That's it. That's all.
He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tighten down. There you go. 58, boys.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Murray says, hang on here. He'll step back and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What Puck say? He just one of them.
On 3rd down, Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Should have ran it.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Here's Murray. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there. That. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Bo Jackson had 2 touchdowns today. I'm going to get him about 5 next week. I think I'll play the Chargers.
That's what I do.
Bo.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, they'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. from the gun on third down. Murray. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. 6-0 our score after one. They'll run on first down. Freeman. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Devontae Freeman. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans push further out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Murray. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run here. It's Murray. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, Murray. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Texans' 16-yard line.
That's why we ain't got nothing going on. What's the king different?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Now they'll run. Murray. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone, and now it'll be 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. T.Y. Hilton. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Get the hell, man. Come
With
on,
a dime
man.
look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially.
Got a linebacker out here running with John Ross stride for
That
stride.
allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Got a man open. It's Ross. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a
I
first.
got a nigga running. I'm talking about
Surprised when you read
stride for
scouting
stride.
reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Man, ain't no linebacker that far.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Let him go.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Chris Harris.
58, boys.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36-yard line.
He nice.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
You ain't gonna be able to
the
sit
stoppage
back
will
down
come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Rodgers. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
What happened?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston.
That doggone Kyler Murray threw one on
the
the
first
rope.
half is winding down, and the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Hey, Charlie. Screen again.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards.
Man, come on, man. All this pausing like mutt, man. Just doing this other league, the Chiefs. What they playing now? Him and Dad? Or they had done? What would the score to it?
Told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
28-21. Got a little out of hand, didn't it? Got a a little bit out of hand. I see.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
What you drinking tonight, man?
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last two drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. 2nd and 5, though.
Come on, you're standing right there, man.
Got his man on the end route. Complete. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Night, sweetheart.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
I clicked on it while the ball was in there, and they still won.
They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Delta.
Rodgers again now. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut him down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now he'll escape to his right. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Going into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
He's coming. Double up.
10th carry of the game now, Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
58. 56.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his man Hilton. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He's going to let this go end zone for him. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit
the males
does
do to you
once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Kyler Murray, 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. He's got the first down. On 1st down, it's Freeman, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
58, Mike. Army. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I'm coming after you. Hey, to you.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Mike, 58 right there. I know he ain't got it.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They do go for it. It's Murray. Edelman with a shiftiness. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line.
Mike 5-4.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he's taken down inside the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Murray now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. But now it's 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. They'll try and run. Freeman. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Devontae Freeman. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Texans push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. After the turnover, here's Murray. It's caught by Davis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Let's go, D. Shoot. Anyway. 54.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, able to record his 5th sack of the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Let's go. Watch the safety creep.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Set. 15 on it. 15 on it. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Murray now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Here's Murray.
The ball!
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say? Why we did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Complete to Hilton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 25. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Yo, 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 yo. Yo! Kill, kill, kill! Turn it up! Kill, kill, kill! Let's go! Come on! 6-6.
First down, Murray. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think you got it, son. Check 50, check 50. 61. Let's go. Right. 58 for Mike. Come on, Trot. Tighten up.
Back to throw it, Murray. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Murray now. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He has...
Your peer has conceded the game. Man, this is the gay shit. Yeah. I'm no. Full quarter? It's full quarter with 30 seconds left, man. Yes. It's slanging time. It's slanging time. It's the slanging man. Yeah, everybody should, I think. That's my thoughts on it. Man, the Chiefs dude quit the league over here.
I'm telling you, man, it's so hard starting the league. You getting all these guys you don't know, if they don't know nobody to vouch for them.
Man.
They'll lose the game and quit this immediately.
That nigga quit the whole league, man. He couldn't take it.
When you feel like that when we first started out, somebody come in, ain't handle DDP, don't ride that thing.
Man, that nigga quit the whole league, cuz. Oh my God. Yeah. Man, I'm trying to develop a. Man, I'm out here working on this new scheme, man, and I can't get no run, Malcolm. I can't. I can't get it. Sure. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, he about to light that thing on fire. Ain't it? 555. Which one of y'all broadcast? Let me see this nonsense. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Now you ready, huh? Now we done started the game up. Man, the commissioner talking about why I say it's a waste of time. Man, because I'm playing for an hour and nigga quit the game for no reason. Let me see what Pope got going on over here, man. Hmm. Ooh, wait. Pope said you about to get a nice mix of running pass. Oh wow. Yeah, who was that? That's Jackson. Oh yeah, he definitely ain't getting no. Well, he did kind of have an angle, but I get it. Right, I agree. I agree. That's tough. That's tough, tough, tough. On an inside zone play, that's tough. What you what, what you was do, huh? Just give me what I'm due, baby. Hmm. Hmm. Man, that crazy. Man, That's crazy. Puck gonna be like, man, I woke up for this. I woke up for this. I woke up for this. There you go. This is what I should have been.
Three. Go.
Mm-mm. Oh, wow. 21-0 with 4 minutes to go in the first. Come on now. Come on, man. That is ridiculous. Yeah. You sure? Jesus, man. Let me go get on some Call of Duty, man. That thing got so ugly. Shoot, the way it going with this right here, you ain't gonna have to do nothing on offense. Man, that man got a defensive lineman just ran a touchdown. Yes. Something getting caught up. Yeah, put that thing on the ground, man. Keep that thing on the ground, Pucky. Puck, keep it on the ground, Puck. That man, see, I hear he hitting these buttons real hard. Look at him. He trying to hit stick, strip the ball, anything cause a turnover. He trying to get with it. Ain't no sense, man. It's still the first quarter. That's terrible. Why would Puck throw that ball right there? And then he tried, man. No, it didn't. I don't know what furs you talking about. That didn't look open not nan time. Man. I'm talking about he looked open at first. I thought he was gonna throw the backside post. Let me see what this is gonna be. Man, that play art look like he going for the gusto off the rip. Oh Lord. Yep. No. Puck ain't gonna quit. Man, Puck don't care nothing about that. Puck be slowed out in mind. One. Man, whatever. He gonna definitely get some stats. If he ain't gonna get nothing else, he gonna get some stats. That cause you just that cause you trying to go down the field there, dog. It is ugly. It's 24-0 in the first quarter. At this rate, that man on the. Oh, I'm sorry. 28-0 on. About to be 28-0. Oh yeah, this play art look deadly. Look and see what this gonna be. Yep. Bet that out route open. Oh yeah, that post gonna be open. Sure wouldn't. And he put you out of, well, he put you on the cusp of field goal range. Did you really? That's alright. Yeah. Twitch need a picture-in-picture, man. I can't. I be want to do other stuff. Let's see. You picked it off again? Oh my god, man. Hold on, let me try. I just flipped over to see some other stuff. Yeah, you gotta save these guys, man. These guys won't. Man. Three. Line it up. Press coverage. Ain't no way that's a touchdown. Set! Blue 18! One! Set! Round 18! That's terrible. I quit the game. Whole game. Three. I wouldn't play no more. Wouldn't play no more today, man. Man, I wish you would have seen what that nigga just did. I like this play art right here. I like what I see right here. Yeah, he sure did. Ooh wee. And when nobody else. No. Yeah, you don't know puck. If you don't think that guy coming back off that edge, you crazy. If you think that's gonna throw 6 interceptions but won't run the same play back to back, you smoking. Yeah, you did right to identify. Oh yeah, that nigga threw that ball. Oh, where he threw that ball? I need a backside. I need a backside George Jefferson, Malcolm. I need me a backside George Jefferson, baby. Shoot. Think he didn't bring that guy again, you crazy. Man, you got lucky there, cause he just that running back cut that nigga just enough. I like that. I'm a fan of that. What in the George Sam world is going on around here? He threw it at him again? God dog, man, now. Now, Puck, now come on now. You working on a yeah, you think right. You're going right. Zero. No, Mariota. Yeah, my thing, yeah. Let me see what their play look like. I think I'm a little ways behind. Let me see. How much time left in the quarter on your screen, Brad? Oh yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, he got to get inside that guy. He got to get inside that guy. Puck like me. Puck got a need for points, man. Puck be one of them points quick, fast, and in a hurry. Me too. That just lost me a game, a whole game. I got a first down. The man that had but 2 timeouts and no 2-minute warning. I found myself punting the ball back to him with 50 seconds left in the game. What is going on around here? Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want Pucky on the out route. Nothing. Yeah, that is a nice little punt. Oh, then it died. Oh, we died on the 1 yard line. I'm talking about A-Dog gonna regret getting rid of Hollywood Brown. I don't know why he traded Hollywood Brown. I don't know what that. Yeah, dude. 28-2. I feel it in my spirit. Comeback time. Yep. You got a safety.
Ready. Blue ready. One hand. Ready. One hand. One hand. Set. Ready. One. Set. One and
Alright, time to get on Call of Duty. A little duty. Yeah, that's a terrible pass by Puck. Ooh. Boy, that thing rough, ain't it?